Close. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Cooper Grant. I'll be doing tonight's commentary, and my partner Cole Grant on the camera. Thomas Jefferson wins the tip-off, and they'll gain possession first. Quickly inside, and a foul going to be called in the shooting act. This foul's going to go against Tyler Little. Shooting two at the line, Tyler Brochard. You think so? Okay. And the second one's good for Brochard. Cavaliers getting on the board first. Now Galena has their first possession. Harmon had an open three, but decided to pass it and look for a better opening. Now an open three from Harmon, short, and an offensive rebound by Tyler Little. Tried to feed it inside to Wesley, but poked away. Now some good defense by Jack Perry. I mean, it comes out in a 2-3 zone that we've seen much of this season. Now they feed it inside to Brochard. Jump stop and a shot on the way, no good. Tyler Little comes down with the rebound and finds Hadley Price to outlet pass it to. Price gets it inside to Wesley. Now out to the wing for Jack Perry. Has an open three, takes it, and gets the Bulldogs the first points of the game. Come from a Jack Perry three. Now, Kip Atterbury. And then Tuma passing it around the perimeter, now inside. Good job not to foul by Tyler Little. His pass nearly stolen away, but it's last touch by Brochard. Now Maverick Harmon will bring the ball up for the Bulldogs. Tyler Little with it at the free throw line. Now Harmon driving and kicking. Jack Perry, another three, no good. Malachi Wesley there to clean it up and put it back with the foul. Chance at a three-point play. And a good start for Galena. And Malachi Wesley able to convert the three-point play for the Bulldogs. Thomas Jefferson trying to work it inside, but Galena doing a good job of not spreading out of the zone. Now they get it inside. Brochard goes up. Tyler Little there, and Little tipped it around to himself a couple times, but it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Little. Now in the corner, they work it inside to Ball. Ball turnaround, rolls around, but doesn't go. Tyler Little comes down with the rebound, and Hadley Price loses control of it. And we'll turn the ball over back to Thomas Jefferson. Bulldogs on a 6-0 run after Cavaliers scored the first points of the game. Now Tuma with it on the left wing, gets it inside to Brochard. Tyler Little there standing straight up, and good defense there as Price came down with the rebound, and the Bulldogs will take it the other way. Price gets it to Perry. Now Tyler Little with it, driving to the hoop, and a foul's going to be called on the floor. So the second team foul called on Thomas Jefferson of the half. Abercarmen will inbound. Gets it to Tyler Little at the top of the key. Now Harmon passing around the top of the key. Hadley Price with it. Now over to Jack Perry, an open three from the wing, and comes up short. And Malachi Wesley there to grab that long rebound. Tyler Little going up and gets his first points of the game. And extending the Bulldogs lead out to 7. Now on an 8-0 run. Now driving and kicking. Nothing there, and good active defense there. Malachi Wesley poked it away. Jack Perry takes it down to the other end, and Malachi Wesley finishes it for a layup at the rim. And a timeout called on the floor. Good start for the Bulldogs. 10-1 lead as a timeout's taken by Thomas Jefferson with a little under 4 to play. We'll be back shortly with more Bulldog basketball. So, welcome back to live action as the Bulldogs jump out to a commanding lead in the first 4 minutes of this game. Now Ty Hall entered the game for Hadley Price. Now corner three taken, and pass I believe was blocked by Tyler Little. Didn't have a chance of getting to the rim. And Malachi Wesley came away with it. Now Little kicking to the corner. Wesley from the top of the key. His three, no good. And Cole Thurman comes down with it for Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson still has yet to get a field goal in this game. Continue trying to get it inside, but Galena's active hands, another turnover force. Good defense to start this game. Now Wesley loses his dribble. Looking to the sideline for the play. And now they'll set something up. Tyler Little, cross-court pass to Jack Perry. Jack Perry's runner, no good. Now a fight after the ball. Bodies diving on the floor, and Thomas Jefferson comes away with it. It's Atterbury with the ball. Now three taken on its way, and no good from Triplett. Tyler Little kicks to Ty Hall. Now Wesley finds Jack Perry. Jab steps, trying to get to the hole, and is fouled. So that'll be the third team foul on Thomas Jefferson. And Hadley Price will check back into the game. Malachi Wesley will leave. Tyler Little to inbound. Gets it to Ty Hall. Barely in the corner. Now Tyler Little finds Ty Hall down low. And Ty Hall gets the basket to go and the foul. Thomas Jefferson scored the first point, and it's been all Bulldogs since. Ty Hall able to convert the three-point play, and Bulldogs now on a 13-0 run. Continuing to force turnovers on defense is what has led to this good start for the Bulldogs. On offensive rebound by Burchard. 3 taken on its way, no good for Atterbury, and Jack Perry comes away with it. Now, this pass is going to be deflected, and last touch by Thomas Jefferson. Jack Perry with it in the corner. Gets it to the top of the key to Hadley Price. Driving, running, floater. Rolls around, but no good. And looks like Jay Ball is the one that had it last and stepped out of bounds. So Maverick Harmon will inbound for the Bulldogs. An open 3 for Jack Perry, and he drains it. And the Bulldogs now to 15-point lead. Jack Perry's second 3 of the game. Active hand, Maverick Harmon steals it away, has an open layup down, and gets it to go at the other end. As Bulldogs turning defense into offense now. Forcing multiple turnovers here in the first quarter. As there's about a minute left to play. 3 on its way and good for Burchard. That ends Galena's 18-0 run. Hadley Price with it now. Trying to set up a play. Tyler Little driving baseline, going up tough, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Tyler Little. I believe that's his second. That's his second personal foul and team foul number 2. Three taken. Burchard gets another 3 to go. Now the Bulldogs leads cut to 11. Can hold for the last shot. Jack Perry open 3 from the left wing. Good. Bulldogs have an answer of their own. And Jack Perry coming out of the gates on fire. Now 6 seconds left. Burchard with it. Loses the ball, and Hadley Price has it. And a foul called with about a second left. And that's the 5th team foul called on Thomas Jefferson. And that'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of 1, Bulldogs 21, Cavaliers 7. Coming up after this quick message, we'll have second quarter action here from the Tony Dubray Classic.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630.
Welcome back to live action. So we begin live action. Bulldogs jump out to a 14-point lead. All around scoring frenzy for the Bulldogs. 5 different scores there in the first quarter. Now Harmon has it at the top of the key. Skip pass over to Wesley. To get it to Jack Perry in the corner. Nice thread inside to Ty Hall. Now back outside. Maverick Harmon drives in and dishes. Hadley Price loses it momentarily, but regains possession of it, and now Bulldogs will get it up top and reset things. Hadley Price will take it from the left wing. History no good. Ball being tipped around. Ty Hall comes away with it. Gets it into Maverick Harmon. Now Wesley gives it to Perry. Perry pulls up just inside the three-point line. No good. And ball possessed by the Bulldogs as Ty Hall gets it at the hoop. An offensive rebound. Another putback. No good. Jack Perry has it. And he's fouled. So Perry will go to the line and shoot two. Perry's first one can't get it to go. And Perry goes 1 of 2 from the line that time. Extends the Bulldogs' lead out to 15 early in the second quarter. Now good defense. Hadley Price on the floor, comes away with it. Finds Maverick Harmon. Harmon will give it to Price. Now Wesley with it at the top. Dish inside, too much for Ty Hall as it goes off his hands and out of bounds. Ball turned over back to the Cavaliers, and looks like the Cavaliers are going to call a timeout. So we'll step away for a minute. You're watching Bulldog basketball on Galena Sports Live.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done, roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0.
Welcome back to live action from the championship game of the Tony Dubray Classic. Bulldogs champions last year, trying to repeat that this year, and off to a good start. Now inside at the rim as Jay Ball gets it to go for the Cavaliers. Bulldogs quickly passing around the perimeter. Now Perry driving in. Out to the corner. Malachi Wesley's three, no good. And Cole Thurman comes down with it for Thomas Jefferson. Now the ball nearly lost by Levi Triplett. Tense defense by the Bulldogs and almost another turnover forced, but this one's going to go off Wesley and out of bounds. And Maverick Harmon's going to be called for the reach-in foul. So that'll be Harmon's first personal, team foul number 3 of the half. Tyler Little will check back in, and Jack Perry will exit the game. Kip Atterbury with it for the Cavaliers, working to get it inside Guarded by Ty Hall. Now a drive down the baseline and a travel. Tyler Little cut him off there and then picked it up and kept moving his feet. Bulldogs playing really good defense right now. Shuffling their feet and not reaching in too much. Maverick Harmon brings it up for the Bulldogs. Hadley Price drives baseline. Now a floater, no good. And the ball batted around a couple times, but it's going to be last touch by Jay Ball of the Cavaliers. So Maverick Harmon to inbound for Galena. Tyler Little, turnaround jump shot, no good. And this ball is going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Galena, they say right now. The referees are talking it over. See if the call stands. So now they're going to rule it Galena basketball. As the other referee saw it differently. So I'll be Galena's now. Harmon an open three from the wing. His shot good. And Harmon has 5 in the game now. Kip Atterbury bringing it up for Thomas Jefferson. Now this pass stolen away. Maverick Harmon with it. Has the numbers. Driving. Layup up. No good. Tyler Little rebound and put back for 2. Bulldogs now lead by 18 points. About halfway through the second quarter. Now Galena's defense not making anything easy for Thomas Jefferson tonight. Seems like anytime they try and get it in the paint, there's an arm in a passing lane. Cutting it off. Now stolen away by Malachi Wesley. Finds Harmon up. Has an open layup. And gets it to go. And we're going to have another timeout called on the floor. Maverick Harmon with 7 in the game. And the Bulldogs lead by 20 halfway through the second quarter. We'll step away for a minute as a timeout on the floor.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Welcome back to live action from Liberal High School and the 50th annual Tony Dubray Classic. Bulldog defense to this point's been excellent, getting their hands in all passing lanes and poking the ball away. There, another one almost stolen away, but it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Wesley. Now a sub for Thomas Jefferson as Ethan Ringer comes in for Tony Tuma. Now worked inside, and Jay Ball had good positioning inside on Ty Hall. Gets that bucket to go. Maverick Harmon, a step back from the top of the key. Good. And the Bulldogs on fire right now. Maverick Harmon and Jack Perry leading scorers, each with 10 in the game. Kip Atterbury kicks over to Ethan Ringer at the top of the key. Now a 3-ball taken from the wing, and this shot's good from Cole Thurman. Bradley Price kicks it cross court over to Tyler Little. And Price steps just inside the 3-point line. His jump shot no good. And a rebound by Ethan Ringer as there's pace the other way. And a layup attempt by Levi Triplett. Couldn't get that to go, but was fouled in the motion. So he'll have 2 free throws at the line. And this foul is going to go against Hadley Price, his first personal, and team foul number 4. Triplett's first free throw is good. And the second one's good. Triplett, one of 6 seniors on this Thomas Jefferson team. Malachi Wesley with it, finds Ty Hall open, and Ty Hall able to shoot it up over his defender and get the bucket to go. Bulldogs now lead by 18. Pass nearly stolen away by Harmon. Now from the top of the key, this 3 no good from Ethan Ranger, and it'll be out of bounds off Thomas Jefferson. Jack Perry will check back into the game for Tyler Little. Now Harmon with it, out on the right wing. Price cross court. Nothing there. Now a high ball screen set. Bulldogs continue to work it around and try and find an open shot. Maverick Harmon fouled while trying to drive it to the hoop. And that's 7th team foul on Thomas Jefferson, so Harmon will shoot a 1-and-1. First one good for Harmon. And second one good for Harmon. As we're going to have a substitution, Tyler Little will check back in for Maverick Harmon. Now they work it inside. Pass poked away by Ty Hall, and last touch by the Bulldogs. Now this pass stolen away by Price, and a jump ball called. Possession arrows with Thomas Jefferson, so it'll stay at this end. Chip Attenberry loses his dribble. Bulldogs continue to play tight defense. Now worked into the corner. Chuma with it. As this pass is stolen away, Tyler Little with a fast break, Euro step, and has the finger roll at the rim. Gets it to go. Tyler Little now with 6 in this game. And extending the Bulldogs lead out to 22 as we're well under a minute to play until half and a travel called. Jack Perry cross court to Tyler Little. Now Little zips it back to Hadley Price. Tyler Little from the corner, spot up 3, no good. And a long rebound out to Kip Attenberry. And Thomas Jefferson can hold for the last shot now. Levi Triplett with it. Looking around. Loses his dribble. Now Attenberry has to get rid of it. And that shot's blocked. Bulldogs all over them in the first half on defense. Make sure and stick around. Coming up after this message, we'll have the Mercy halftime show where we'll recap first half stats and key plays from the first half. All that coming up on the Mercy halftime show here on Galena Sports Live.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. We're watching the halftime show presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So at the break, the Bulldogs lead by 22. Great way to start this game. I'm going to start off with some of the stats there from the first half. Leading the way scoring, Maverick Harmon with 12 points, Jack Perry with 10 points, Tyler Little with 6, Ty Hall with 5, and Malachi Wesley with 5. So pretty balanced scoring all around. It's really been a team effort to this point, and I wouldn't even say the brightest spot of this game has been their offense. Their defense has been really good. It seems like every other possession for Thomas Jefferson, it's a turnover. Bulldogs are playing really tough on defense and forcing a lot of turnovers, guarding their guys tight defense, and some of them are just kind of panicking and just trying to throw it inside the zone. And right now, Galena's zone's eating them up, and that's exactly what you want to see if you're Bulldog fans. And Galena has 16 minutes left and a 22-point lead. So, what do you think they're going to have to do to hang on to this lead here coming out of the locker room, Cole? Or
honestly, just keeping up the same defensive.
Yeah, they've been in their zone, and it's caused a lot of problems. Their 2-3 zone we've seen most of the year, and there was only one time we really saw it where they went something out of the zone. That was when they played Colgan. They went to man for a little bit, and that didn't work. But tonight, I'll tell you, the zone's working exactly how Coach Meyer wanted it to.
Sorry, 1 second, my mic is messed up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So what I was trying to say was, as long as they just keep up the same defense as they were playing that whole first half, I mean, they're gonna do just fine. They're dominating defensively. So, and in rebounds too, as well, offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. While also still caused so many turnovers, it's allowed for. It's allowed to,
transition points.
I'm sorry, I gotta fix this. I can't.
Yeah, so for the Bulldogs there wasn't much that fazed them. And also this Thomas Jefferson team that beat St. Mary's Colgan. I believe they beat them by 5 or 6. St. Mary's didn't have most of their players, but St. Mary's Colgan hung with Galena most of the game until the fourth quarter. So very impressive performance the Bulldogs are putting on here. And it's really good to see a team come out like this and be up 22 points at half. That just shows this team's still motivated, even though they're undefeated. When you have a record that's 11-0, every team that you play is going to give them their best. And Galena certainly has a test coming up next week when they're going to take on St. Mary's Colgan. Or not Colgan, I'm sorry, Columbus. Correction. Columbus 8 or 9-1 on the season, so that'll be a huge test for Galena as they aim to have to get out of here with a victory, and that'd be a big-time matchup on Tuesday this week. Players starting to make their way back onto the court. Is there anything you want to say before we go to break, Cole?
Yeah, just overall, this has just been a great game, and they did a good job. They came into it. Thomas Jefferson has a big man. They were showing that they looked like they could be pretty well in the rebound and in the perimeter, in the paint. So they kept it at the perimeter at the beginning of the game. Then they realized that, Ty Hall, he's been doing a great job all game getting rebounds. Malachi Wesley, he started out the game with 5 points. He had, out of 10 scored, he had 5 of them. He started out hot. He was taking many threes. They were trying to get it around, using Malachi Wesley on the outside, which is something they don't usually do. And then Tyler Little getting those 2 fouls at the beginning allowed for Ty Hall to shine almost and get those rebounds and people to see that, yeah, he's big and dominant just like Tyler Little is. And he did a great job at that. And so that's all I got to say.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of Tyler Little today, mainly because of those fouls you were talking about. But Tyler Little, since the winter break, he's had over 25 points in each game. Has been a force to be reckoned with, but Galena tonight's really showing why they're such a tremendous team, because they can get scoring out of 5-6 different players at any time they need it. So we're going to step away here for a minute. Just about 2 minutes away from second half action beginning. When we come back, we'll have third quarter action beginning, all coming up next on Galena Sports Live.
Family owned and operated, G&B Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&B Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&B Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits.
Welcome back to live action. As third quarter play begins, the Bulldogs will start with the ball first. They try and maintain this 22-point lead at the break. Tyler Little gets it inside, a drive to the hoop, and gets fouled on his way. This foul is going to go against Jay Ball. Quickly, Bulldogs attacking the paint and trying to draw fouls. Little's first one, too strong. Little 1 or 2 from the line that time. Now back to the top at Barry with it. Tumo's looking to drive, but cut off by Maverick Harmon. Now Tuma has it. Out from the left wing. This three good from Brashard. And well, Brashard with a couple, has 3 or 4 threes in this game. Now Harmon, an open 3 from the corner, too short, and a rebound by Brashard. Brashard will pull up, take another 3, and gets this one to go. Now as Thomas Jefferson comes out with a little bit of life to start this third quarter. Showing Galena they aren't going away just yet. Now inside, Malachi Wesley with a strong move and gets the tough layup to go. Jay Ball was there guarding him, who's a little bit taller than him, but Wesley put his head down and went through the contact to get that bucket. Now Wesley gets the rebound on the defensive end. Tyler Little with good positioning inside, kicks outside to Perry. Now Tyler Little drive baseline with the left hand up and under and gets it to go. As Little now has 9 in the game. Brashard driving, kicking. As this ball is poked away and retained by Thomas Jefferson. It's going to be a foul called on the floor. Levi Triplett will go to the line and shoot 2. And this foul is going to go against Tyler Little. That'll be his 3rd personal. And team foul number 1 of the half. First one no good from Levi triplet. Ty Hall check into the game for Hadley Price. Second free throw is good for triplet. Offensive frenzy to start this quarter. Jack Perry, an open three from the left wing. No good. Brashard with the rebound for the Cavaliers. Now Tuma with it, looking to get it inside the ball. Ball goes up with the right hand and gets fouled. It's going to be a foul called against Malachi Wesley, his first personal. And team foul number 2. J-Ball, go to the line and shoot 2. J-Ball's second one's good, 2 of 2 from the line that time. So the lead's now cut to 18. Cross-court pass to Jack Perry. Now Tyler Little finds Malachi Wesley. Back to Tyler Little inside and gets fouled on the shot. So we'll have 2 free throws. Little's first one, no good. And the second one, no good. Malachi Wesley gets the offensive rebound and put back. Now with it, Cole Thurman takes a shot, no good. Ball batted around a couple times, but Maverick Harmon comes down with it and has pace at the other end. Tyler Little spin move and a finish at the rim for 2. Bulldogs back out to a 22-point lead, what they led by at the break. This pass tipped a couple times and tried to save it, was ball, but into the hands of Tyler Little. Jack Perry from the corner, history no good. An offensive rebound, and there's going to be a foul called, and it'll go on the floor. Marino will make the substitution, and Hadley Price will check into the game for Malachi Wesley. Now Maverick Harmon, spot up 3 from the right wing is good. And Harmon having a good night now. 15 points on the night. Now they work it inside the ball. Ty Hall there playing defense, and a foul's going to be called on the shot. This foul goes against Ty Hall. Yeah, they're calling it on Ty Hall, so that'll be his first personal. Team foul number 3 of the half. Thatcher Bakken will check into the game for the first time, and Jack Perry will exit. Ball's second free throw is good. So the substitution for Thomas Jefferson. Shard will check back into the game for them. Hadley Price with it at the top of the key. Get it inside to Ty Hall. Ty Hall with the feed down to Tyler Little. On kick to the corner. Little spin move and a finish at the rim, up and off the glass. Gets the layup to go. Tyler Little now 7 points in this quarter. Tuma driving but cut off by Botkin. And a kickball violation going to be called. Bouchard to inbound for the Cavaliers. Bouchard gets it inside the ball. Is this taken away by Hadley Price? And the Bulldogs have numbers at the other end. And Price is fouled in the shooting motion. So he'll have 2 shots from the line. And a chance to extend the lead for the Bulldogs. It's team foul number 4 on Thomas Jefferson. What? First one good from Price. As the Bulldogs starting to run away with this game. And Price gets both from the line that time. Price's first points of the game. Only started without point in this game. Now 6 different Bulldogs have points in the game. And this ball go out of bounds. Last touch by Galena. Nice closeout defense on Tuma. Now a drive and a kick. Tyler Little, they're playing close defense. Step back from Bouchard. And a tough shot as he gets it to go. Bouchard has been able to knock him down consistently for Thomas Jefferson. They just haven't been able to get scoring outside of Bouchard. Hadley Price, an open 3 from the left wing is good. And the Bulldogs answer back with a 3 of their own. Attenberry loses his dribble. Now poked away by Thatcher. Botkin has a fast break. And a layup at the other end and the foul. And he'll have a chance at a 3-point play. And now every Bulldog player that's checked into the game has a point, at least. And the Bulldogs continue to add to that lead. Now at 30, and a chance to extend it to 31. As Ty Hall will check out, and Malachi Wesley will check in. Also, Jack Perry will check back in for Maverick Harmon. And Botkin able to convert the 3-point play. And we're going to have a... Oh, I thought they called a timeout, but they're just subbing. Okay. So now all Bulldogs in this one. Because they haven't let off the gas at all today. Been able to score with ease. Played very good defense. Offensive rebound by Ball. And a couple Bulldogs there. It's a foul ball. This foul is going to go against Tyler Little. That'll be his 4th personal. And team foul number 4. Ball's second one is pure. Now, Botkin has it on the wing, nearly thrown away, and is thrown away out of the reach of Tyler Little. Give the ball back to the Cavaliers of Thomas Jefferson. Richard, another three from the left wing, this time no good. And Tyler Little controls the rebound. Gets it up court to Jack Perry. Jack Perry, the no-look pass over to Little. Now Price's corner three. Rattles around and goes down. And Price has 8 third-quarter points. He had 0 in the first half. Pass, or ball nearly stolen. Now this shot is blocked. And the Bulldogs have numbers at the other end. Jack Perry's shot no good. And Tyler Little tried to grab the ball, but goes out of bounds off of him. Ty Hall and Maverick Harmon will check back into the game. Tyler Little and Thatcher Botkin will exit. Kip Attenberry brings it up for the Cavaliers. Now a three from the top of the key is good for Richard. And Bulldogs can hold for the last shot of the quarter. As we near the end, Bulldogs command a 30-point lead. And no signs of letting off just yet. Now a drive to the hoop. Time winding down, 2 seconds. Jack Perry's shot's good if it goes, and he gets it to go to beat the buzzer and give the Bulldogs a 33-point lead at the end of 3. So we'll step away here, and when we come back, we'll have the final 8 minutes of play here in the Tony Dubray Championship.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com.
Welcome back to live action. As the last quarter of play begins, 8 minutes left, and the Bulldogs lead by 33. Currently cruising to victory. And it looks like they're going to have a running clock to start this last quarter. Now ball poked away by Jack Perry. Intense defense. So now Brichard will inbound it for the Cavaliers. Good position inside for Ball as his layup rolls around and doesn't go down. Jack Perry works it to Ty Hall. Ty Hall from the free throw line off the right side of the rim, no good. And Brichard controls it for the Cavaliers. Worked inside, a good pass, and Tyler Little denies it. And this layup's good from Ball. Tyler Little looked like he wanted to go up and block it again, but maybe he was just trying to scare Jay Ball. Top of the key, Hadley Price's three on the way and short. Shard controls the rebound. Makes his move to the hoop and can't get there. Gets the offensive rebound. Now an open driving lane and gets the layup to go. As Richard with 21 points in the game for Thomas Jefferson. Game high so far. Nice cut by Ty Hall to the rim. And Tyler Little finds him on a great pass. Three taken from the corner. No good for Cole Thurman. And foul committed by Thomas Jefferson. Their 6-team foul of the half. Galena with 5 team fouls in the half. Price will bring the ball up for the Bulldogs. Continuing to pass around the perimeter. Jack Perry gets it inside. Tyler Little spin move and a reverse finish. And the foul. As Tyler Little chance at a 3-point play. And a chance to extend the lead. Little can't get the free throw to go. Bulldogs lead by 33. Now from the left wing, this three from Ethan Ringer is good. Getting near halfway through this quarter now. Work it inside to Tyler Little. Surveys his options. Dishes it back outside. Jack Perry finds a cutting Ty Hall. Ty Hall's shot's no good. And the ball tipped back out to the perimeter where it finds Maverick Harmon's hands. And they'll try and set something back up. Perry from the corner. His three too strong. And a rebound by Ethan Ringer. Now drive to the hoop, nearly stolen away. And we're going to have a foul called. As I believe it's on Tyler Little. He's going to have to go sit down on the bench as that's his 5th foul. So Tyler Little fouled out of the game. Fouls out with 15 points on the night. And the substitutions coming for Galena as they're going to unload the whole bench. And now under 3 minutes, Bulldogs will have Lincoln Kimberling check in, Isaiah Dunaway check in, Jack Laturner will check in, Patrick Botkin will check in, and Quentin Cox will check in. This layup no good. Quentin Cox comes away with the rebound. Now Kimberling brings it across half court for the Bulldogs. Quentin Cox inside. He puts it on the floor, trying to get to the hoop, rolls around and gets it to go. Drive to the hoop. Cox is going to be whistled for the foul. He went up and met Levi Triplett, but got too much of his arm there. So Cox will be called for his first personal, team foul number 7. First one no good for Triplet. Falcon will check out of the game as Zane Adams checks in for the Bulldogs. Now this layup, high bounce and no good. Sorry about that little malfunction. Kick to the perimeter. Zane Adams feeds it inside to Cox. Cox turnaround. Hook, no good. Dunaway comes down with it. Now bodies on the floor. LaTurner recovers it. And Bulldogs can set things back up as Cox is going to be fouled. And we're in the bonus now. So Cox will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. Cox gets the first one to go. And gets both that time. To the corner, this three on the way for Tyler Beard, no good. But Turner able to recover it. And the Bulldogs get it past half court as time's going to expire. And the Bulldogs are going to win back-to-back Tony Dubray Classics, the 50th annual Tony Dubray Classic. The Galena boys are champions once again. We'll recap all that coming up on the Mercy postgame show after this short message.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
There you can see here, as they're presenting the Galena Bulldogs with their championship trophy. Now have two of those at home in the case. As they're going to announce the all-tournament team. Wanted to say Mia Sarwinski was mentioned at the conclusion of that girls' game where Colgan walked away with the championship. Mia Sarwinski was voted onto the first team all-tournament for this tournament. And Tyler Little earns the MVP of the 50th annual Tony Dubray Classic for the boys. Tremendous tournament for Tyler Little and the rest of his team. Tyler Little scored 15 points tonight as he fouled out, but Galena didn't. They're firing on all cylinders tonight. So Tyler Little with 15 points, Maverick Harmon with 15. Those two leading scorers. Shortly after them, Jack Perry with 13. Hadley Price finishes with 8. Malachi Wesley and Ty Hall each with 7 of their own. And Quentin Cox, 4 late points in the game. And that's what does it for the Bulldogs as they move to 12-0 on the season, stay undefeated, and have a huge matchup coming up against Columbus next week, where that'll be live here for you guys to tune into. We'll have a girls game, and then the boys will tip off after that. As you can see, boys with their trophy. Incredible team. A group that's used to winning and still a long season ahead of them. Hopefully a big playoff run for a team like this. So overall, a really easy victory for Galena as they jumped out in front early and they didn't let off the gas pedal. They were firing. They were able to knock down a lot of threes and also able to get the ball inside and draw fouls. And on defense, they forced a lot of turnovers and did not turn the ball over very often. When you do things like that, you're going to win a lot of games. And tonight, the Bulldogs did that exactly and came out of here with a 33-point victory over the Cavaliers. Cavaliers were 13-3 coming into this game. Maybe haven't played very tough opponents, but they were able to beat Colgan, so who knew what a team like this was going to bring. You now see the seniors on this roster, 6 seniors. Great career here at Galena, hoping to finish it off the right way. And there's some things you want to say, Cole?
Yeah, so they just really had a great game overall. There's not really much to be said on it. But one thing is that Galena does really well is even though they were up 38-16 going into half, they came out third quarter with their most efficient point scoring in the entire game. They scored 28 that quarter. In the comparative to the 17 in the second quarter and 21 in the first, they still outscored their other quarters while being up, and it just shows their work ethic and how hard they'll go no matter the circumstances. And I think if they continue that, they're only going to get better.
Now, like I mentioned earlier, they kind of control their own destiny. Definitely one of the most talented teams in 3A, and they can do anything they put their mind to. So it'll be interesting to see how they fare against a tough Columbus team who, Columbus is going to want revenge, as Galena knocked them off last year when Galena went to state after beating them. So Columbus is going to want revenge, and they're not going to go down without a fight. Galena will see them twice, so that's probably going to be the toughest task we've seen to date, and it'll be a good one. So that does it for us here from the 50th annual Tony Dubray Classic. Galena boys champions once again, and the girls finish with a third place finish here at the Tony Dubray Classic. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in at 6 o'clock on Tuesday, and we'll see you guys then.